That was weird. How about now? I think it should be working. Testing 1, 2. Yeah, we should be good now. I think. That was weird. OBS is doing some screwy, dumb shit. But let me know if you can hear me now. Because I've been just rambling for the good part of a minute and a half. Make sure everything's good. Testing 1, 2. Hello, hello. Make sure everybody can hear me now. Okay, cool. So, back to what I was saying. I'm reviewing another one from a good friend of mine over down in Houston, Texas. He's a home brewer, and he loves to make craft beer. He's working on opening a brewery himself, so you guys have heard me talk about him plenty of times already. We got some more new Texican brewing, and this one is his Blackberry Pomegranate Fruited Berliner Weisse. It's a kettle soured fruited Berliner Weisse with blackberry and pomegranate, and I'm expecting some really nice tart flavors in this. Of course, if you ever want to pick this up after you see my review and it catches your interest, you can always go over to his Instagram and purchase this from him. It's like kind of like a DIY beer guy. So hit him up on Instagram. You can purchase through there. He ships all over the states, so you can get stuff from him all the time. But I'm really excited about this one. This is a 3.5% ABV, so definitely lower ABV than what I'm used to with a nice fruited Berliner Weisse, but I'm expecting this to be a nice, tart, refreshing, just easy drinking fruited Berliner Weisse. So I'm excited. So without further ado, let's just crack this guy open and see what this thing's all about. Let's see what you're like on the smell. Oh yeah, definitely blackberry forward. Definitely getting a lot of like tart notes coming through. Oh yeah, I could definitely get those kind of kettle sour smells where it's like more of like a fermented kind of sour. Yeah, it smells like it's gonna be absolutely delicious. Maybe I'm expecting a nice kind of silky, kind of creamy-esque mouthfeel to it. But I want to pour this one, so I'll be drinking out of my token. Like, this is my fruited Berliner Weisse fruited sour glass from the Deciduous Brewing Company. So let's pour this and see what this looks like. Okay. So yeah, nice. A little bit ahead. Definitely has a really nice color to it. Oh yeah. Look at that. Nice pink head to it. Head's going down pretty quick, which is really nice. But yeah, that just has a really nice color to it. Has those deep red kind of notes to it. Yeah, that means I could definitely drink a lot more of these, Kentucky. But I only got one, which is kind of upsetting, but yeah, still getting a lot of those like blackberry pomegranate flavors coming through. It's not as thick as I thought it would be. Definitely, the more I'm pouring it from the bottom now, the more I'm getting a little bit more of the puree coming through. But just has a really nice, deep, reddish pink color to it. So without further ado, let's give this one a try. So cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. Sorry about the little mishaps earlier. I don't know why OBS just decided to not read my microphone. But here we go. Oh yeah. Wow. Yep, that's a tart. He warned me that this is going to be a sour one, and he was definitely on the mark with that. Definitely has really nice tartness to it. I would probably give it like almost a 4 out of 5 when it comes to my tartness scale, because everybody has a little bit of a different rating on how they kind of have tartness go through their palate. But yeah, super tart, super crisp. Definitely getting a lot of those like tart blackberry. It's pretty much not really getting much of a sweetness from it. I mean, it's a slight sweetness from the natural blackberry flavors. But right up front, you're just getting like a nice tart blackberry along with like the pomegranate adding that little bit of extra tartness to it. So this is if you're into a very tart and sour fruited Berliner Weisse, this is definitely one for you. Not boozy at all due to the lower ABV. Really crisp, clean, refreshing, and just absolutely fantastic. Yep, this is definitely another one from him that I really enjoy. So big shout outs to New Texican. He sent 4 beers my way, and this is the 3rd one I've been able to review. So big shout outs to him for sending these my way. Yeah, that's delicious. That kind of blackberry note in there is definitely adding a little bit of like a sweetness at the end. But overall, it's really, really balanced, really nice and crisp, clean. It's just everything I look for in like a nice, refreshing kind of fruited Berliner Weiss, fruited sour kind of beer. So looking at this one on Untappd, like I said, he's a home brewer, so you may not see a lot of check-ins for his beers. He only has 5 beers on his Untappd page. And this one has no reviews yet, so I'll be the first one to give a rating. So, like I said, 3.5% ABV, so definitely sessionable, definitely something you can have a good, like probably 3 or 4 of these and probably be perfectly fine. It's just something that would be perfect for like being outdoors on a hot day kind of situation. It has 9 IBUs, so definitely adding to like maybe adding a little bit of like a hoppy bitterness. Definitely it being 9 IBUs, you're not going to really get enough of it to actually taste the hoppiness from it. But overall, mostly thing you're going to get in this is just nice tart blackberry and pomegranate flavors, and he absolutely nailed it with this one. Yeah, delicious. Absolutely delicious. And for being that lower ABV, having those flavors still pop a little bit more. Because I've noticed with sometimes when they do it, like somebody does a fruited Berliner Weiss, and having it being maybe like around a 6 to an 8% when it comes to that thick kind of smoothie sour kind of realm, that the booziness kind of elevates those flavors a little bit, kind of makes it really well rounded. But he did it with making it a lower percentage ABV and still having those flavors be very predominant in your face, which is somebody that you know is pretty much honed their craft when it comes to making beer if they're able to do that. So looking on the side here, because on Untappd, if you go on their website, whenever you see a beer for a page that has a specific beer, they always show similar beers on there. So right now, looking on there, there's 2 beers, there's actually 3 beers from Dry County Brewing Company that they would suggest to be similar to this one. So we got the Neon, Guava, and Lychee. And let's see, we got the Neon Berries and Fluff. And then they have the Neon Cherry on here, but then they also have Mars Attacks by Beers by Bacon Bros. That's a weird name, but I kind of want to try that. And then Chilean Dreams from Percent Tap House. So, like I said, you're not going to really find this at a liquor store or a bottle shop. This is going to be one to where if you want to get stuff from New Texican, you got to hit him up on Instagram. The link to his Instagram is down in the description below for you guys. He'll let you know what kind of beers he has and pretty much order through that. I know he's working on some new stuff to get together, so I'm really excited for that. Or you may be able to go to some, if you're down in the Houston area, I know there's like 1 or 2 breweries that actually have his beers kegged up and on tap over there, just kind of like a partnership kind of situation, so which is really cool. But overall, yeah, this is really damn solid. I'm really impressed with this one. Definitely love the crisp and clean, like refreshing flavors in there. The tartness is nice. It's not too tart. It's almost at the threshold for being too tart for me, but it's still able to stay under that and still make it really refreshing and nice. So, looking here, like I said, there's no check-ins on Untappd. This is going to be the first check-in for this beer on Untappd. So, kind of thinking of let's start going into my ratings here, just because really don't have much to go off of when it comes to what other people's opinions are. I've heard a lot of good things about all of his beers, so being able to drink another one that I haven't tried from him is going to be it's a really fun experience. And I'm leaving the last one, probably my most anticipated one out of all 4 he sent me for last, so we'll be getting to that next week. But let's start figuring out what our ratings are going to be. So, of course, can art. It's like I said, every time that I reviewed one of these beers, the can art's not going to really be the main focal point of this, just because he's a home brewer. But a lot of times when somebody's making stuff at home, you're going to usually get a bottle or a can with a piece of freaking paper on there, or a piece of tape with Sharpie on there. This is an actual like full-on label. He has the New Texican logo, and then it's still done in permanent marker, but it still has enough space to kind of tell you the style of beer you're drinking. So I always really appreciate a home brewer taking that extra step to make their beer look presentable, and this definitely does so. I'm really a big fan of his labels for his stuff. I would definitely love to see what a more, like if it was having a brewery and have it be canned and ready to go to serve at like liquor stores or bottle shops. I would definitely like to see how those final releases of those cans would look. But overall, yeah, can art's solid for being a home brewer, so definitely give that a solid 4 out of 5 in my opinion. This is some of the best quality labels you can get for somebody who's home brewing. So, big ups on that. But let's just have an example to where I went to a brewery that had New Texican on tap there and I got in a flight. Would I get another one? With this one, If I got this in, I was looking to have like more of like a chilled, laid back kind of experience when it comes to not wanting to drink a lot or having a lot of booziness in my palate. I would definitely get this one in a glass if I got it in a flight. This is really nice, really crisp, refreshing, great berry flavors. Nice and tart like I like it. So, yeah, pretty damn solid. I would definitely get another one of these. So, what is my final rating on this one going to be? I'm going to probably give this one a solid between 7.5 and a 7.75. Really good. Definitely would recommend people to pick this one up. Like I said, all you have to do is just go over to the New Texican's Instagram and hit him up, send him a DM, let him know that I sent you because he'll probably throw in something special there with it. So that would be a really cool thing to where you order a beer from him. You might get a surprise in there with it as well. He also has pint glasses available. I just recently saw that he got an order of those in. So if you want to order a New Texican pint glass, you can do that. It has his kind of Texas logo on there. I think they're like $10 a pint glass, so it's not bad. And he'll ship that to anywhere in the States. So if you're looking to get your hands on some New Texican, if you're looking to get your hands on this Blackberry Pomegranate Fruited Berliner Weisse, you can definitely get yourself a good deal on it. He'll make sure you're taken care of. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I think I'm going to give this a solid 7.5 to 7.75. Really good. Again, go show New Texican Brewing Company some love. Like I said, link to his Instagram is down in the description. Show him some love. Tell him I sent you if you want to order some stuff. Like I said, he'll probably throw in some really special stuff in there with it. So other than that, that's pretty much what I have for you guys today, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you again, everybody, for hanging out. You guys are awesome. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. It would help me out a lot. Also, if you're new to the channel and like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live doing another review. But other than that, if you want to see a social media aspect of things like Untapped, just get yourself on there. You can see people like me, Wintucky, Ian, Duchess, Typhons. We're all on there drinking beer and just kind of unlocking badges, having a good time. It's a fun little platform. So you can find that in the description below of my profile. Shoot me a friend request. I want to see what other people are drinking. That's pretty much what it is, because I like seeing what other people drink, because if I maybe find that at a liquor store or bottle shop in my area and I saw that a friend of mine gave it a good rating, yeah, I'm going to probably get my hands on it and do a review or just have it to drink. But other than that, that is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to say it like I always say it, and we're going to get the hell out of here. If you're going to drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. And cheers, everybody. Hope you guys have a fantastic Friday.